Yo, shout out. What's going on? Appreciate y'all. All right. I see there's one person in here. It's 7:58 p.m. Arizona time. White dudes for Harris. All right. I guess this is a thing right here. White dudes for Harris for real. That's woo. The latest in a series of Zoom gatherings backing the vice president. All right. Appreciate y'all. Who's watching? Okay. A lot of us saw this Harris thing coming, right? But so actor Jeff Bridges addressed a fundraising event. Oh, let's read the top. On a White Dudes for Harris virtual call, it was probably fitting that the dude dropped in. All right. Actor Jeff Bridges addressed a fundraising event geared towards white men supporting Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, I wasn't necessarily expecting that one. Wasn't necessarily expecting that one, but okay. And sang her praises on Monday night before channeling his iconic role as the dude in 1998's The Big Lebowski, declaring, as the dude might say, "That's just my opinion, man." It says the original line was, "That's just like your opinion, man." Well, here, I have it right here.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Okay, now I never watched that. But The Big Lebowski. Okay, so we might look at that here in a little bit. All right. The call lasted more than 3 hours. Wow. And organizers said it attracted 180,000 plus people who donated, more than 3.7 million. I'm already working on the next decode, and that 3773 is massive. All right. So we may see that kind of come around more. Uh, just a side note, Joe Biden does equal 37. And that actually helps me with my next decode. So, yes. And that will be A to Z decodes. But, anyways, it was the latest in a series of Zoom gatherings to raise money and rally support among tens of thousands of supporters for Harris. After President Joe Biden announced he was leaving the presidential race and endorsing her. So you see that Joe Biden 37 lands here also. Zooms have previously been organized by supporters, backgrounds, including Black women. Why did they put it? I mean, is that necessary? Hold on. Is that, you know what I'm saying? That's just cringeworthy, right? How how they do this. Black men, Asian. Okay, yeah. So we get it. The divide. Now we're over here. We're hitting on this code, right? You saw this in the intro. We're getting really good at it. All right. And once again, I mean, we're going to show this pattern and what's going on for real with this world that we live in, right? And it's like they want us to know it's like they're ashamed. And it's like, here, let's kind of let them know we care a little bit. No, we don't. But let's play. Yeah, all of these ciphers land all throughout every decode as well. All right, but you see this right here? Okay. The call lasted more than 3 hours. Organizers said it attracted 180,000 plus white dudes for Harris. Well, when I see that 1 in the 8, it's always connected with Biden. I know he's 81 years old. Did he have just over 81 million votes when he hit in 2020? And oh, there it is right there. We have Joe Biden 37. I did put it in there. And his full name equals 108 as well, right? And he's 81 years old, if I didn't say that. But you see that right there? I mean, for real. So let's go ahead and just play this clip right here.
Certainly, Harris is not struggling when it comes to enthusiasm. I mean, tonight, tens of thousands of self-proclaimed white dudes for Harris joined a Zoom call to rally support for her. It even featured a cameo from the dude himself.
I accepted the invitation. You know, I was brought to the party not so much as being white, and I certainly am, but because I'm a dude, you know. So a friend sent me this email today with your hat on there, and I said, "Oh, I gotta have one of those. I qualify, man. I'm white, I'm a dude, and I'm for Harris." Kamala is just so certainly our girl. You know, I can see her being president. I'm so excited. A woman president, man. How exciting!
What in the hell? That guy is the worst actor ever. Did he say, "Oh, I think she's a girl"? What did he say? "Oh, she's a girl." It's like, what, dude? That horrible acting. So this guy, the numbers hit, this guy lands, and look what happens. He's like, "Oh, I gotta play this role." Well, horrible job, dude. Let's look at the cast. Sometimes names land in the cast here. Look, this guy just got punched recently. Steve Buscemi. And look, you get the B's like Biden. Look at Sam Elliott looks suspect over there. Look, good man. John. I know like Donald, John Trump, John F. Kennedy energy. So, okay, so we just take a little look-see at that, right? And Jeff the Dude Lebowski. I don't know what's interesting? Kind of looks like Dude Love. And we had like Hulk Hogan trending with Donald Trump, and he visited Lions Camp. That's interesting. And you know who else he looks like, wrestling related? Didn't they call Val Venus pro wrestler back in the day like the big Balboski? And he kind of looks like this guy. Look. Val Venus. Look as we scroll down. And look, he freaking looks like him. Can you believe it? Look at that right there. Why does he look the same? And they used to call him that, right? Now this was like a porn star gimmick. Look at how freaking... Man. That's just... Okay, interesting. So let's go back over here. Okay, maybe we look at that more in a bit. So they mention all the races. All right. And that was a terrible acting job. And oh, here are some other guys. These guys are involved as well. White dudes for Harris. Okay. It's just... That's Mark Ruffalo or Ruffalo. That's weird either way. Mark Hamill, Bradley Whitford. Ford is in there. So again, Gerald Ford. Remember Gerald Ford gave the speech in the Herbert Hoover Library. If there is a woman president, this is how it'll happen. Old guy in office will die. There will be a woman VP. Remember? And it was in the Herbert Hoover Library. Hoover died the day Kamala was born. October 20th. Is it 64? I think I'm right about that. Yeah. But the white dude Zoom event also featured appearances from these guys. Look, why does it say that right there? Let's see. Who deadpanned about so many white male speakers being a rainbow of beige. What's up with that? Also participating were Democrat officials, including Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker. Look at these fake names. All of whom have been mentioned as potential Harris running mates. Pritzker joked he wouldn't normally attend an event with a name like White Dudes. Remember the guy, Jack White, just died. Not the one you're thinking of. I think it was the drummer, not the guitarist. I think that's how it went. But let's go forward here because we want to see these connections. Are you serious, though? Look at that right there. White Dudes for Harris, the code. 112. Just like Kamala Harris. Don't forget, this last Super Bowl was on the 11th day of the second month. Okay, Donald equals 112. All right, politics, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. The script, pro wrestling. Okay, they want you to know. You see, 112, 112, 112. Look at this. Okay, so this was Monday night. So this was yesterday. Actor Jeff Bridges addressed a fundraising event geared toward white men supporting Vice President Kamala Harris, sang her praises on Monday night. That was July 29th, the 211th day of the year. You see that? So it's the 112 reversed, but it's the 47th prime number. Okay? Trump equals 47. President, 2 parties, White House, DC. There's more, Republican, Democrat, government. There's more. Agent. Donald equals 50 and 23. White Dudes for Harris. Look at 230. Why do I got the 104? 230. You see that? Like 23. Now let me pull that up because that 104, I don't know why that's there. So let's go over here because I think there's another match there. Let's write out White Dudes for Harris. White Dudes for Harris. Oh, maybe that was just it. I don't know why that 104 is there. But we'll go. Maybe it's supposed to be the 283. I don't know. But nonetheless, you get the 230 like 23. Donald equals 50. Politics, BS, equal 50 as well. And Biden hit the Senate stage just over 50 years ago. Also, okay? Look, Jeff Bridges. We'll get into the more symbolism with this fake name Bridges and as well. Look at this, right? Well, we can start here. Okay. Now this is Zoom, and just start to think about when Zoom hit big. Okay, what time were we in? Is this kind of like a repeat? They tend to do that. You know, I shouldn't even say they tend to do that. The world script. Okay, history repeats. Look, in essence, a conference bridge is a software platform that creates a single virtual meeting. Okay? Look at, do I have the same thing twice right there? It connects all participants virtually. Bridge calls in Hangouts, Zoom, Messenger, Skype. You see that?
David, let's bring you in.
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay.
David, let's bring you in. I want to know, you were on a donor call with VP Harris Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Tell us about that, because she was on that call. I believe you asked a question. And why do you think it's important to be on this one tonight?
I think it's important to show that we aren't just white dudes for Kamala, but also that we're younger white dudes, we're older white dudes, we're people of all ages for Kamala. And I also have to note, too, that this would not have been possible. This was inspired by, following in the footsteps of Black Women for Kamala, which was one of the first calls that was set up. And I was on that National Finance Committee call earlier, and I can just say that The vice president is fired up. Young people are fired up. People of all ages are fired up, and they're donating. Just after it was announced that the vice president was going to become the nominee, I set out a challenge to people to raise $100,000 on Twitter in 1 hour for the vice president. And not only did we do that, we ended up raising about $345,000 to support the vice president from over 6,000 people around the country. So people are fired up, and we're ready to be out there.
All right, so just a little bit of a clip right there. All right, so that's just interesting bridges, right? And what else? Let's see. Oh, we're going to be coming. Oh, man, I should have. Here, let me do this. Why? Let's just put that down there, okay? Let's put that down there. That's very interesting with the bridges thing. We're going to get into that as well. Think about Zoom. Right here. Look at Zoom equals 24. All right, Zoom equals 24. I mean, what would be the odds of that? All right, it's the year 24. And again, there is a selection on the horizon. Wow. Okay. Remember when Zoom got popular? Wow. Look how they have June highlighted, and Trump's birthday's in June. Right there. But we know when Zoom hit. Right? We know when Zoom hit. Okay. You can see right above right there. Okay. You just got to put 2 and 2 together. Put whatever you need to. Connect whatever you need to. We know when Zoom hit, and look, we're coming around that time with history repeating, okay? And who drafted Caitlin Clark with its symbolism all the way around? Who drafted Caitlin Clark first in the WNBA draft? The Indiana Fever. All right? Who was a big pick out of France? Where's the Olympics at? Paris, France. Paris, like Harris. Okay. Right? Yeah, but out of France, the NBA draft, you know, it was on Rudy Gobert's birthday, and he's out of France. Now, remember when he touched the mics? Remember when he touched the mics and the league shut down for this? Remember that? Okay. Anyways, Alexander Sarr was drafted in the NBA draft, a big pick out of France, and the top 2 players out of France. All right. So what do we need to turn it up in here? What do we need to do? All right. What do we need to do? Do we need to turn it up in here? Here, maybe we'll play some music for a minute.
garbage bag full of clothes, looking for my next home, looking for my best dome. Yeah, that dome was mystic, got the chrome was twisted. Always been a misfit, always remained distant. Could've fucked a lot of hoes back in my high school days, but I chose to keep it reserved. I knew greatness was right around the corner. All it took was the death of a father, now I'm a foreigner. I was born for another night, coming back to life, snatching my MXL 5000 microphone for my epiphysis cerebri that I punctured with the motherfucking blunderbuss. I wanna be the one to wonder, cause is life really worth that much? Living, nigga, or should you just die off? Looking at my loft, how I did it all, it was bigger for me. I gotta trigger something, I got something on my mind that I wanna let off soon. I'm about to open up those salted wounds and spill altars for all of my faultless fathers that should have been here for me when I was in my adolescent years. Now I'm back to present spheres, about to enter them into a black wormhole. The world is a cesspool, it's a fucking urinal. Getting shitted on, spit it on, kick it on. I'ma be free today, see through y'all niggas like chiffon. Now get on, tryna live on. Just tryna live on. Yeah, tryna make it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's like, what do we got to do? Do we got to play some kind of music or something on here? You know what I'm saying? Oh, so we get 2 people in here now? So yeah, it's a public stream. Why can't we view this live? All right. So okay, we have 2 people in here because we just play some music, right? And that should be free music. So all right, let me get rid of this right here, hide that. All right, so okay, now we get 2 people in here. All right, so let's go back to these facts right here, okay? So we all know when Zoom hit big. Think about Zoom, okay? Think about the year 2020. Think about like 2020 vision. Okay, think about we see clear now, and it's the year 24 now. We're coming up on another selection. Eyes wide open. Remember, they were shut. Remember? So look, Zoom. Now this is all this pattern is repeating again, right? Okay? So we got this election coming up. All right? And we got these characters here. You know, we connected the Joe Biden 37 already in the article. There's Trump. Remember that attempted assassination. And now look. Now look right here. Jeff Bridges, look at, he's born in 49. Okay, he's born in 49. I'm white. Everything out there is just divide right now. And they keep, here's another faction now. You see? So are these guys, oh, I get it. I get it. So if people are falling for the script out there, now, you know, it's okay. I think it's okay to be entertained by certain things. Maybe not. Just, you have to just be aware that it's all fake, right? But I think this group is supposed to counter the Trump group, right? I think that that's what that is. Okay? Now, is anybody falling for it? I don't know. I'm the dude, and I'm for Harris. And again, think about Paris and the Olympics. And he's born in 49. Kamala's the 49th VP. Okay? And look at this. Okay? Look at her birthday. October 20th is the 294th day of the year. So you get the 94, the reverse. And she's born in 64. Look at this. Bridges equals 64. Joe Biden 64. Pennsylvania 64. All right. And look at, you see the 44s. Look at the 44 date numerology. Look at how good of a match that is. Look at Bridges and Joe Biden, and I'm about to show you that connection on a deeper level. It's not necessarily too deep. And Pennsylvania is where Trump got shot. Biden born in Pennsylvania. Look at Kamala Harris's full name's got the 152 like Pennsylvania. Joe Biden. Look at Bridges has 125. How about that? Magic algorithm. 8:22 p.m. Daily Decodes 81. Math 2 Con 2. I1. Expect tomorrow night. I need to post that here when I'm done. Tomorrow night, the Kyrie Irving, Kanye West. Over on that channel, you can click down below. And there's decodes over there already. I1. I is for interesting. All right. EYE. And the number 1. I is for interesting. I1. Okay. Kanye West, Kyrie Irving. Expect that tomorrow night on that channel. No numbers, but maybe like a 20-minute video or so. And who else? And Biden's the 46th president. You see 44 date numerology with this date here, Monday as well. And you get all of those numbers here that you see, 44, 37, or excuse me, you get all of it right here. Okay, look, 44,000. Let me just read this. The political networking group Win with Black Women. How are you serious? Another group held a Zoom meeting. It says meeting the same night that Biden dropped out, and saw its number of participants swell to more than 44,000. All right. And you see Joe Biden 44, Bridges 44, 44 date numerology with this Jeff Bridges Zoom call, white dudes for Harris. Okay. After that, a Win with Black Men virtual fundraising event attracted more than 53,000 attendees. They heard several presentations, including by 27-year-old Democratic representative. Is that what? I still don't know if that's representative or it's representative. Yes, Maxwell Frost. What kind of name? Maxwell Frost of Florida, who had been a leading advocate for Biden's campaign among younger voters, of course, and Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock. So, and you get 164,000 there as well. There might be a 164 here, but yeah, all of those numbers land. You see right there. Oh, is that it right there? Oh, no. Oh, I guess you get the 64 and 164. But I still think I had 164 on the side. Oh, and look, you get 27 because Jeff Bridges, December 4 birthday. You know what? He's got the 124 birthday. Kamala equals 123 in the code. And again, he's born in 49. She's the 49th VP. Look at his birthday leaves 27 days in the year, and even right there, 27, including a 27-year-old Democratic representative, Maxwell Frost. Let me look on the side real quick. 164. Okay, I think it was just for that 64 because I don't see another 164. And since I'm over here, let me pull up Jeff Bridges. Oh, yeah, let's do this. What is Jeff Bridges known for?
According to Empire magazine, Jeff is most famous for his work in the films Big Lebowski, Seabiscuit, Crazy Heart, and most recently True Grit. His accolades include a long list of Academy Award nominations and one win for Best Actor in 2010. Bridges was born in 1949 and grew up in Los Angeles, California.
All right. All of those movies will connect as well. All right. Seabiscuit, that's interesting. When did The Big Lebowski release? Big Lebowski release date March 6th.
According to Wikipedia, The Big Lebowski received its world premiere at the 1998 Sundance Film Festival on January 18, 1998, at the 1,300 capacity Eccles Theater.
1,300, is that what that says? So release, okay. Still no, man, we still can't get nobody in here. That's interesting. Canada, oh, okay. March 6, 98. 1,207. All right. Okay, so look at the definition of bridge here. A structure carrying a road, path, railroad, or canal across a river, ravine, road, railroad, or other obstacle. Okay, a bridge across the river, I guess. The elevated enclosed platform on a ship. That's interesting, right? From which the captain and officers direct operations. And you get Jeff Bridges. Think about Bridges. Think about Joe Biden. But think about the bridge, the Francis Scott Key Bridge. And you know why that's amazing? And look at Joe Biden falling. Think about the bridge collapse. Biden was falling all through last year, right? If not beyond that, before that year. But Francis Scott Key, remember Kamala Harris has the San Francisco connection. Francis Scott Key Bridge, San Francisco. What is Kamala Harris's connection with San Francisco? And she's the 49th VP. Kamala Harris equals 49. 49ers were in the Super Bowl. Okay? She unexpectedly won election as San Francisco District Attorney. You see this? Right? Where she served 2 terms before her narrow election as State Attorney General in 2010. Elected to the U.S. Senate in 2016. And then Biden keeps falling. Francis Scott Key Bridge. Jeff Bridges. All right? You see? And look, there's this other guy, Jeff Bridges, when I'm doing the research, once again, and he's a politician, an American politician serving as a member of the Colorado State Senate, from the 26th district located in Arapahoe County. The district but anyways, a politician with the same name, Bridges. How about this? Look at this actor, as we're speaking of the actor Jeff Bridges. Look at Beau Bridges. He's got the birthday 5 days after Jeff Bridges. Fake world. But Joe Biden's son, Beau Biden. What the hell? And B's the second letter of the alphabet. So BB 22, San Francisco equals 202, like 22 with the Kamala connection. But look at that. Actors. 82. Hold on, that guy's 82? Hold on, Beau Bridges. Why is he with Jeff Bridges? Is that his brother? Wait a minute. No way. Hold on. Is Beau Bridges Jeff Bridges' brother?
According to Wikipedia, he was nicknamed Beau by his parents after Ashley Wilkes' son in Gone with the Wind. His younger brother is actor Jeff Bridges, and he has a younger sister, Lucinda.
And they don't want you to know that he's synced up. They don't want you to know that. He's synced up with Beau Biden. His son's named Beau. They don't tell you that, do they? They don't tell you that, do they? Do we still need more music? Here, if you didn't like the previous track, maybe we can get your attention with this.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts.
Look what I just caught. Look what I just caught. Look what I just caught. We may have to come with a separate decode on I1. Look at this. Look at Val Venus, the big Valbowski, and he looks like Jeff Bridges. Look, in the Big Lebowski, look at this. Remember the Big Lebowski release date, okay? Look at March 6th, the Big Lebowski release date. That's Val Venus's birthday, March 6th, okay? Val Venus birthday, March 6th.
March 6, 1971. According to Wikipedia, Sean Allen Morley, born March 6, 1971, better known by his ring name Val Venus, is a retired Canadian professional wrestler.
And look when I do this. See right there? The big Valbowski. You see that? Are you serious? And you get the big Lebowski release date with that guy's birthday. With the bridge thing. Why can't we view this live? Positive vibes. Do I need to type it? Let's start with 100 views. Magic algorithm. Magic algorithm. We may have to come with that decode separate. Let's start with 100 views. Magic algorithm. Come on, positive vibes. It's just positive magic, right? Jeff Bridges. Beau Bridges. And his birthday's 5 days after the brother. Right? Did that really just happen? Lloyd. It says Lloyd. Hold on. I'm almost. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I think his brother's got a similar middle name, if not the same. But that's this guy's first name, his brother. Wow. And that is not. There's another Joe Biden right there. That's just another Joe Biden, isn't it?
Another one of Trump's attack lines against Harris last night. in West Palm Beach. Here he is.
Harris will appoint hundreds of extreme far-left judges to forcibly impose crazy San Francisco liberal values on Americans nationwide.
Obviously, Trump is trying to recalibrate his attacks on Harris. Could those lines, though, that Harris is a liberal, a radical, have some influence on independents and undecided voters?
Yeah, Republicans are spending a ton of money down to from the NRCC to the NRSC to the RNC, dumping money to kind of paint Harris as a liberal now. Now, we've kind of seen a pivot from her, kind of moderate herself in language a little bit, kind of lean into this prosecutor image and paint Donald Trump as a criminal, which may have been a liability for her last election.
The Zoom calls haven't been organized by Harris's team, but her campaign welcomes the assist and the millions of dollars in fundraising. Winning campaigns are powered by real organic support, said Harris campaign communications director Michael Tyler. Amit Ahua, a political science professor at the University of California at Santa Barbara, whose research focus includes the processes of inclusion and exclusion in multi-ethnic societies, said that no campaign's going to say no to groups from whatever it was going to say, different backgrounds, maybe? I don't know. Jeffrey, that's interesting. Because we just had the Jeffersons. Remember Sherman Helmsley? We just did that breakdown because we just had his 12-year death anniversary. And it was one day after Michael Jeffrey Jordan, his dad's death date anniversary. Sympathy there. Kamala equals 39 like Zoom. Okay? So this is just a pattern repeating. With that 19 equals chaos. Okay? So remember, Zoom hit in 2020 with that selection. Bridge syncs up with Zoom. Kamala 39, Zoom 39. Jeffrey Bridges 139, 239. Kamala's got 12 like Zoom as well. Jeffrey 39, damn.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man. Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Certainly, Harris is not struggling when it comes to enthusiasm. I mean, tonight, tens of thousands of self-proclaimed white dudes for Harris joined a Zoom call to rally support for her. It even featured a cameo from the dude himself.
I accepted the invitation. You know, I was brought to the party not so much as being white, and I certainly am, but because I'm a dude, you know. So a friend sent me this email today with your hat on there. And I said, oh, I got to have one of those. I qualify, man. I'm white, I'm a dude, and I'm for Harris. Kamala is just so certainly our girl, you know. I can see her being president. I'm so excited. A woman president, man. How exciting.
Certainly, Harris is not struggling when it comes to
Val Venus. Holy crap, he's Canadian? So you get another. That's amazing, because didn't we just see Canadian with someone else? Damn. That birthday is wild with the Big Lebowski release date. I was trying to see if there was anything else there. He was the porn star character. Didn't Trump and Stormy Daniels. And look, what a coincidence. Nope. Trump is right there. And Stormy Daniels, did she sue Trump? Cohen was sentenced to 3 years in federal prison on various charges and was disbarred. Daniels filed 3 lawsuits against Trump, and she's a porn star. Stormy Daniels, wow. And they just talk Trump here in this article. Republicans criticize Harris. Yeah. Okay. So bam. I mean, white. So this is the counter to MAGA or what? So they hit us with, I see how they did that. They hit us with the Trump attempted assassination. Okay. And S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. So you get Secret Service. Remember JFK spoke out on secret societies, SS. Okay, so it started with that. And then that's going to get the MAGA supporters. That's going to get MAGA upset, right? And remember Ronald Reagan got shot. Now you get Donald, like John F. Kennedy, Donald John Trump. So you got MAGA, right? And now you have White Dudes for Kamala and all of those other groups that they put. And of course, the red and blue divide. What other celebrities were involved in the Zoom call, White Dudes for Harris?
According to The Guardian, other celebrities on Monday's call were Mark Ruffalo, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Paul Scheer, Josh Gad, Sean Astin, J.J. Abrams and Bradley Whitford. The call lasted over 3 hours. The Zoom fundraising call came in the wake of similar, well-attended gatherings for Black women.
All right, y'all. So don't divide out there, y'all. Don't divide out there. I mean, we're good. Hopefully this stuff doesn't make a huge impact on you, you know? I do this as a hobby. Okay? I do this as a hobby. Hopefully, you know, we counter it, right? So this interesting. So White Dudes for Harris is the latest in a series of Zoom. Right when I saw Zoom. Hold on. Look how it says Zoom gatherings. And didn't they say stay away from large gatherings? They say that with chaos equals 19, right? Of course. Zoom, right when I saw Zoom, 2020 vision, 2020 election, Zoom hit. T's the 20th letter of the alphabet. T, Trump. Tupac. T, Keefe D, the same birthday as Trump. Harris, Paris Olympics. Rudy Gobert with the France connection. Touching all the mics. Okay, so yeah, another faction now. Appreciate y'all. Okay, Daily Decodes 81. Look out for Math Tucon 2. That channel out there. I1. It's all down below. I'll post the Kyrie Irving Kanye West live. I'll post it for tomorrow night, Arizona time. I think I'll do that. And we'll probably stream on these other channels as well, and then just erase immediately after the stream. So appreciate y'all. And we'll just I'll put together a little bit of an outro here. You know, no comments. It's all good. Y'all will probably be able. We have other videos that are getting like hundreds right now of views, but why can't we view this live? All right. So we'll just play. Let's play another outro. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Until next time. So what? We have one more day in July. Wow, it's earlier than I thought. 8:47 p.m. We got that done quick. All right, y'all. Until next time.